Hi, do you want to win a fully funded scholarship to study in the UK? And not just study in the UK, but to study not one but two master's degree, or a master's degree and a PhD, or a full PhD degree, all covered. So your tuition fee, your living expenses, your travel costs, your health costs, every single thing is covered for you to study, not just in the UK, by the way, but in the #1 university in the world. If you're interested in learning more about this, then keep watching this video. This is Scholarship Alert on AFM Stories, and in this section on the channel, we give you the latest scholarship updates that are opening just as they are dropping. So if you're interested in winning scholarships and you want a timely, up-to-date, scholarship alert of newly opened scholarships, then our channel is great for you. Please subscribe so that you don't miss out on previous videos and future videos. So let's go into this scholarship that I just introduced to you. So what is the scholarship? The scholarship is the Rhodes Scholarship, yes. And the Rhodes Scholarship is essentially a life-changing opportunity to study at Oxford University. The scholarship is a fully funded, full-time postgraduate award which enables talented young people from around the world to study at Oxford. Now, the scholarship covers a 2-year duration. So this is either you study two different masters of 2 consecutive years, or you study a 2-year master's, or you study a PhD. There are multiple ways you can combine this, but the scholarship is for at least 2 years. Now, you can study most full-time postgraduate courses offered at Oxford, but it's always best to check the comprehensive list, and we'll get to that pretty soon. Now, what does the scholarship cover? The scholarship covers your course fees. It also covers an annual stipend. Now, the annual stipend is £18,180 per annum. That's essentially £1,500 per annum. And from this, you pay your living expenses, such as your accommodation, your feeding, etc. The scholarship also covers your immigration health surcharge. So this gives you access to the UK's NHS service. So you get free healthcare that has been paid for by them. The scholarship will also cover 2 economic class flights as well. So to and from the UK for the beginning and end of studies in Oxford. So your flight and travel is also covered to the UK as well. They will also cover the cost for your student visa as well. I forgot to mention that, which is also pretty amazing, by the way. So now let's go to the selection criteria for this scholarship. Okay? So they don't have one specific selection criteria. They're looking for diverse individuals. However, they do have 4 key things that they look out for, and you can interpret this in multiple ways depending on who you are and what your background is. So these are literary and scholastic attainment. So that's academic excellence. Energy to use one's talent to the full, as demonstrated by mastery in areas such as sports, music, debate, dance, theatre, and artistic pursuits, particularly where teamwork is involved. Now, mind you, they're not saying you should do all these things I listed, but at least one of these options. They're giving you examples of how you can show that you have energy to use your talents in teamwork endeavors. The third one is truth, courage, devotion to duty, sympathy for and protection of the weak, kindliness, unselfishness, and fellowship. And the final one is moral force of character and instinct to lead, and to take an interest in one's fellow being. So basically, they want you to be someone that cares about community service, and they want you to be someone that is very proactive and solutions oriented. They do have an eligibility tracker tool to find out if you meet the eligibility criteria. So let's just go into that. They do also have a couple of meets on their website as well. Some of these meets are already like directly related to what I just talked about, right? So let's go to the eligibility tracker. So if you click on the check your eligibility, this is one of also a great way to know whether you're eligible, this portion of it. You can type your country. So for me, I would type Nigeria because that's my country. And then you check your eligibility. It's going to give you a couple of questions that you're going to answer. And then your answers to those questions will now let them know whether you're eligible or not. So I'm just going to answer correctly to this question. So basically, we say yes all through. So you need to read the actually to be sure that your yes is accurate and authentic. So yes, and they said I meet the eligibility criteria. So the next thing is for me to find out more and apply. So the opening date is 1st of June 2023. And the closing date is 28th August 2023 for West Africa. You need to check for your region to be sure. So there's a dedicated information for candidates, there's guides for referees, and there's courses covered by this scholarship. And there's an apply now button here. Let's check the additional resources before we come back to this. So there's an application. Anyways, let's just check the additional resources. So application overview. They also have a place on their website which has a lot of webinars and events. So in case you want to learn more about that, I would advise that you watch everything you can find about the scholarship, especially on the scholarship website. I will be sharing updates here, as I always do, but it's very important that you also watch as well so that you're kept up to date on all aspects of it. So, application overview. They do have a segment of their website which also has a lot of advice on things. So eligibility, choice of course. You're definitely are going to write a personal statement, the list of courses offered, personal statements, academic statements, reference letters, and things like that. Social engagement. And final interview. So there's definitely an interview as well. So let's go to their frequently asked questions because that's such a great place to find out information. Okay, so they have an age limit and the age limit is set by different countries. So you need to check what your country says for the age limit. They also have a list of countries. So you need to be sure that your country is also among them. That eligibility tool is very important. Those are the most important things that we need to answer. Okay, so they have specific guides for referees. It seems like they want academic referees and they want character referees, and this is for West Africa. You need to check with your own country of origin to be sure that you have the adequate information. So yeah, basically you already know the tentative deadline. This deadline might be different from your country of origin. For West Africa, the deadline is 28 August 2023. So please apply for this scholarship. I will still be back with tips and tricks on this scholarship, but I do have a dedicated interview with a Rhodes scholarship winner on this channel. So go check it out. I'll be linking it in the description box below so you can watch it and get yourself familiar with it. But beyond that as well, we do have a lot of support and resources. So if you want to speak to somebody about your profile, about your ideas, your application, your goals for scholarships, you can book a call with us in the link in our description. If you also want learning experiences and resources that will guide you and advise you, you can also check out the resources we have below. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'm rooting for you. You will win a scholarship. Bye.